Ian, give us a recap.
Sure. Um, I think we're in winter deep, water deep.
Yep.
Um, from there, we. Oh, well, I've got your notes as well. Okay. Nope, nope. We started out in Thunderlock Tavern.
Yep.
We talked to a bunch of people, including the other groups. We asked for help from the other groups that we had thought in the back. Um, Basically, everybody's on board, and lots of people are headed to Waterdeep. We use Click's spell to get us there quick. We took a number of other people that were a representative of the other groups. Um, we got there pretty late, so we couldn't meet the city council, and so we went to visit Whitespire. Um, I don't remember Anson's backstory, but he apparently has an issue with Whitespire. I think he was the one that was doing things that they did not approve of. But they, since it's kind of dire need, they said, yeah, we'll let him come. The Concord, which that's the Druid place, isn't it?
Yes.
That's the big tree. The leaves are almost all pink instead of green. Um, uh, Katya thinks that Push is somebody of the Fighting Four, but apparently that I don't know how she knows that. I don't think the rest of the group knows that. Um, but they were from thousands of years ago. Um, also we made the revelation that all elves carry diaries, and because at the tavern we long rested, so we are good to go.
Okay. You guys wake up. It is dawn. Wonder if Chris is back.
Nope, not yet.
Dang. Uh, as you wake the and go down to the tavern, it seems the atmosphere is not that different from when the army first marched out of Waterdeep. Those couple short weeks ago. Um, you guys are given a breakfast, and what do you all do?
Eat it.
Has Anson teleported in yet?
You don't know for sure. You know that he's supposed to teleport in via the White Spire.
What?
Is there a general meeting place that we ever decided, or is it
Uh,
just going to be, hey, we're meeting in Waterdeep?
uh, we can say that you guys can have elaborated on that. Where do you guys want to meet? It's like you definitely haven't informed the council yet because you haven't told anybody in the council.
Well, my vote would be the White Spire since everybody knows, it's a fairly large place to meet up.
What does Meepo think?
I think trying to make sure Anson gets in, because he's the one we need help from too. So I don't know how long it's gonna take him to get here, or like how long does it take to get a message to him. I thought it
Uh,
would be pretty quick, and he would teleport in right away.
with click sending. Oh, my camera died. With click sending, sending a message to him is practically instantaneous.
Did he respond to click right?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, well, you coming? I guess we go try and see if he's at the White Spire. I guess that'd be our next. Go back to White Spire after the long rest.
Okay.
That was
So-
also always the council we can go to.
Oh, Chris is back.
Yes, I am.
Okay. So click. You heard Levi's recap, correct?
Yes.
Okay. What does click what does click want to do this morning? It's like Meepo wants to get the Anson from the desert. He wants to make sure he meets up at the White Spire, and Levi says the best place to meet is at the White Spire.
Okay. So should I message? I don't want to message everybody again. I mean, I'm perfectly okay with meeting at the White Spire.
All right. Sounds like we're in agreement then. So, you guys finish your breakfast and head off to the White Spire. People going on about their days. There does seem to be a large storm cloud to the north that you can see above the high wall of Waterdeep. Beyond that, the only thing of note is that now in the full sunlight of day, as the light passes through the pink leaves of the grand tree, it's almost like everything is softly illuminated in a pink hue as you pass on to the White Spire. Once you arrive, there was nobody outside.
Knock on the door.
A white-haired man. You've recognized him before. It's like, oh, okay, yeah. I was told you guys were here last night. Come in. It's like, what did you need? As he leads you inside to the circular room with couches.
We're looking for Anson.
There is a visible reaction.
But did he not teleport in overnight?
Make an insight roll.
Uh, 15.
He almost seems surprised when you mention that name.
Now, we got permission for him to come in, dire circumstances and all that.
There's a look of confusion on his face. Make another insight roll. So this man that you have seen before, he does not understand what you guys are talking about. What dire situation?
I think that's when Katya would speak up.
Katya's not here.
I'm just saying that in the real world, that would be
Cue Katya.
her explaining of everything that's happened.
Pick a color. Because I dumped a bunch of D20s on the table. And they've all got different results.
Blue.
All right, my blue D20. There's almost this look of this guy. Katya just kind of like gets choked up as she like tells this story for the 5th time about how she's you know, she's rambling about how her friends died 30 years ago, and she's like that it's another Charlie moment where she's talking through everything and it's not coming out coherently, and he just looks more confused.
Okay, well, then I will take over and I will say, look, there's some bad things happening in the world. We saw it, part of it happening in the plane of air. It's got to do with this guy that's been experimenting with things, and he was at the conclave, right? Was he the one that pushed us off the tree, or tried to push Katya off the tree?
Push did push Katya off the tree.
Okay. Um, so it's a druid with conclave. He's apparently gone bad, and he's creating these giant storms that end up destroying everything. And you have creatures that have blank stares and that will attack anything. It's very bad. Do you want me to go into more?
No, so you're able to articulate it more. So he does look like he understands. It's like, and you need Anson involved, and I was told
The more help, the better.
Yeah, as many as people as we can get, because one or two things is going to happen. Either everybody that goes against him is going to be turned zombie-like, or we're going to defeat him.
if you're worried about zombies, I don't know if you should handle with Anson.
Well, they're
But-
not true zombies, zombie-like.
Yeah, it's not for me to decide.
They
Okay.
do not seem like they're undead.
That Katya chimes in. They're not dead. They're not dead. It's like finally he says, "So what are we So what did you need White Spire for?" Once again, it's like Anson's not here yet. It's like from what I've been told, he should be here in a few hours, like or teleporting in within the few hours. It's like you'll be some of the first people to know when we find out or when he arrives.
We just need more people when we go to take him down.
Ow.
Or at least a really good distraction.
um, during this conversation, another another person from the White Spire, judging by their cloak and their plate as they walk through the door, walks over to the man and says, "Like he's here. He's like upstairs with the Grand Magister."
Told you.
Um, It's like very well. It's like so he's here. You guys know.
Take us to him. Come on, let's go.
Why do you need to see him? It's like well, this is White Spire can handle this.
We're the one who asked him to be here.
Well, Click's the one that messaged him, so Click should definitely be in the group to meet him.
We're the whole reason he was asked to be here.
All right, make a persuasion roll.
Who?
Who volunteers?
Well, I know Click went.
Why not?
I think Chris left for food because he hasn't said
No,
anything.
I'm here. I'm sorry.
Easy.
Stuffing my face.
That was a Meepo roll, wasn't it?
The 15.
15.
Mhm.
That's a 14.
I have a lucky charm.
Oh, okay.
So it becomes a 10.
Oh, you have proficiency in that? That's neat.
Yep. Persuasion.
I didn't realize you had that for persuasion.
Got a lot of them.
Begrudgingly, you are led into the room. You were led out of this room, around the courtyard, into a door, and standing there, everyone is wearing robes with those breastplates. You see a few individuals that humans and elves mostly. There is one halfling to speak of wearing this robe and plate. All standing on the edges of the room, as inside of a teleportation circle. You see this deathly pale, bones, bone white skinned man.
Oh, good. Laura's here.
So,
You're going with Click and Meepo, or possibly all of us, to go meet Anson.
oh yeah.
He just arrived at the White Spire.
Okay, so we're at the Spire right now. Is
Yep.
it the
Yeah.
next day?
We
It
thought
is
that
the
would
next
be a
day.
good meeting place.
Thank you.
That's the first thing you guys did.
Cool, cool. There was a mess of things, and then there was a dog sans owner. So that's what held me up.
What?
There was a dog outside sans an owner.
Oh, without no. Oh,
That's what held me up the second half of all the holdup. Sorry.
no, you're good. It's like at first I thought you said dog song.
Oh,
It's,
yeah,
it's
that's
like the
I'll be right
book,
back, y'all. Somebody's at my door.
like the book. Anyway, yes, there is Anson. He is a man that appears to be in his late 30s, early 40s. Uh, not a. It's like scrawny and scrawny with stretched white skin. His robes do appear to be similar now that you look at them amongst all the other people of the White Spire, but there is he does not wear the plate, and they have definitely become dirty with the blowing sand of the desert. There are some heated words being exchanged between them. It's not quite shouting, but there's a clear sense of tension. Anson appears to have like a half smile on his face.
Guess who doesn't have notes for that part of the desert?
So you guys welcome me back then. That was Anton speaking.
I pop up. We welcome you to help us deal with this problem with Councilman Push.
I never had a problem.
You did have a problem.
I didn't have a problem.
With Push?
Handsome.
He pushed me off a tree.
Anson didn't.
No, Push.
No,
Yeah.
we didn't have a problem with Hanson though.
Oh,
That's a White Spire issue, not us.
that's valid.
Uh, what do you... Yeah. Not surprised I get asked for when the situation's dire and you understand the scope of things and what needs to be done.
Cat is.
You say that like ominously.
He does.
Why do you say that like there's something you're not saying?
I wanna insight check.
All right, insight check.
Rolled so quickly. 8.
Yeah, it definitely sounds ominous. Like the Grand Magister knows that typical bureaucracy does not always work. It's like you can see the woman from last night. She appears to be stifling her anger, but slowly losing her grip on holding it in.
Cat, you'll speak up, so thank you for coming here. We're gonna try and meet over at the council.
Oh, so I have to leave here.
You know what? This isn't my building. I step back.
No, it's fine. This building can be a bit stuffy at times.
I forgot how deathly he looked. I don't say that.
No, I do have a picture from my friend's NPC.
Did you base this off of a friend's NPC?
Oh yes.
Nice.
It is our friend's NPC.
I didn't know that.
Our friend's PC as an NPC.
Here.
Oh, that's my phone. Oh my god.
Real quick. I can send it to the group.
There it is. You are the absolute best. Thank you.
What the heck? Where'd it go? Well, guess I don't have it anymore. Yep. That stinks. Oh well. Alright. If I'm going to leave though, I will request an escort. I can provide my own with the permission to use the circle again. The Grand Register speaks up. It's like, who are you bringing? Oh, just no one of consequence. Just someone so I don't get mugged in the street. There's a slow nod, but you can tell that everyone is on edge. Anson walks over to the edge of the teleportation circle. He activates it, and you can see walking out of the purple light that illuminates from the carved runes on the floor. Silently, 10 figures wearing hooded cloaks with gloves, swords strapped to their sides, and featureless masks with pinhole eyes. They do not say a word.
And they won't.
You can see that everyone is on edge.
I'm on edge.
One of the people you haven't seen before speaks up. It's like, were these sourced the same way you did before? With permission? they say it almost biting. Anson says, "Of course, every time."
Doesn't have a plan for a dragon?
Did
maybe we should.
did Meepo actually say something?
Sure.
What?
A dragon?
A big one.
Yeah, I've dealt with a dragon before.
A
And
big one.
an army. God, we gotta actually fill them in. Katya fills them in.
Okay, make it
A dragon army.
make it at least 2 sentences so I have something to work with.
So we went up to the north to figure out what Push was doing. And we
That's
tried
one
to warn the
sentence.
army.
That's 2 sentences. Okay, yeah, they warn the army. It's like warn the army of what? The dragon.
Well, of Push and the dragon and how something bad was going to happen, and they didn't listen, so they marched off. And now Push controls the army, the entire army, except for my friend's battalion.
I never liked Push, if I'll be honest.
Well, you had good instinct right there.
I often do.
So, and we have a dragon and a whole lot of winged creatures, and the possessed army.
Make an insight roll.
I'm actually really good at insight. I just rolled really badly the first time. I almost never make insight rolls. 20, not natural.
There is a half a second pause before he answers. So, I assume you're looking for my help because you don't know what to do. And I have all the answers, right?
Well,
The Grand Magister speaks up. Is like, nothing as far as that. I'm not even sure why they asked you, to be honest.
we kind of called absolutely everybody we knew. And you're somebody we know. And we kind of need an army to fight an army.
Now, who said I had an army?
I look back at everybody else. I mean, we didn't just call
Nobody
you.
says to anything. It is deathly quiet as nobody says anything.
Katya's carrying the party. Well, we did call the king of the fire giants, but he didn't remember us.
There's some murmuring when you say that. Not from amongst the people at the
White Spire,
White Spire.
I imagine. We called literally everybody. You know who we didn't call? We're the gnomes.
Are we just doing a full Avengers Assemble?
Yeah. We forgot to call Howard
Avengers.
and the Black Hand.
The Black Hand probably would be a better choice. Just
No, I think we need Howard.
I'm just saying. I said I called everybody we knew, and I realized we didn't actually call. At least the Black Hand will be easy.
Except Howard.
We're not going to call Howard.
Yes, call Howard. I would love to see him fight the blue dragon.
They would dip the moment we would told them what's up.
So Push is on. This is Anson again. So Push is on his way here with an army and a dragon and flying creatures, and you want me here to help.
Yes, please.
I mean, we'll take all the help we can get. We're not particularly picky right now.
I mean, what's he gonna do here? It's like you mentioned.
Probably enslave everyone.
You
Well-
mentioned end of the world stuff, but the world is.
Everyone.
The
Get
last
the-
time I had to face one of Push's creatures, everybody in the battle died except for me.
All right. Sorry to hear that for you.
So, gonna hill.
I mean, what's in it for me? It's like
We're avoiding world-ending cataclysm.
I'm well over 1,000 miles away.
You think
It's
you
like-
can get there too?
Sorry about that, y'all.
No, it's good. We
You
definitely.
think that's gonna stop
Huh?
So, click to tune it in. Anson is like, okay, I can tell that you guys need my help, but why should I?
Because you're better off fighting him now with us than fighting him alone later. Or you don't think you're gonna end up fighting him eventually? You don't think he's gonna come for you eventually?
Just curious what his purpose is. It's
I've been
like,
trying to figure that
Enslave,
out.
enslave everyone? What do you think dragons normally want?
so wait, I'm confused. Is Push a dragon, actually?
Good question.
I think Push might actually be he's either one of the Mighty Four or the dragon with him is the one that fought the Mighty Four.
Anson is very well educated, and so he's like, that doesn't make sense.
What I know.
Does
It's
it
like
though?
that was several thousand years ago. Even dragons don't live that long, let alone elves.
Exactly.
That's what I got.
Maybe he found some form of immortality.
I don't know if we want
Is there
crazy.
a necromancer we know?
I don't know if we want.
His ears perk up a little bit, Meepo.
Maybe.
What?
Maybe he found some form of immortality. Hence why he needs the stones. The whatchamacallit stones?
I forgot about the stones.
The ones he's been collecting.
Yeah, that's a good
The
point.
really big one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
A lot of magical power for something in me. Sounds
Yeah.
like could relate to immortality. It's been around a long time. You don't
Actually,
entirely know.
y'all didn't need me. Meepo's got it right here.
He's using a lot of magical energy for something.
That definitely piques Anson's interest.
What are the name of the stones again, Logan?
Mythalar.
Yeah.
Collecting Mythalar gotta be for something. Not something you just do.
Yes, we've only been able to find small ones and broken shards.
But he's got a really fucking big one, so
Yeah, we found one in Azeroth.
it
No,
was
that's
the
the
size of
filter.
me.
Azarak was the name of the city.
Oh,
They-
good. We found one there, and it was massive, and it was full of souls.
The entire souls of all Azrak.
And the dragon stole it.
You should have done a better job of holding
This is
on.
the plot to Full Metal Alchemist.
No, it is not the plot of Full Metal
It these
Alchemist.
Philosopher's Stones.
No, it
They
is. They
got
are.
souls in them.
Look, if there's
It's
one
actually
thing,
Dragon Ball Z.
Oh.
if there's one thing D&D is, it's every other piece of media.
One thing D&D is it's on every other piece of media.
It's like, is this Harry Potter? Is this Full Metal Alchemist? Is this name? Is this a insert reference to a mecha anime?
Good. Yes.
It's like, yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Is there any circles drawn around the city?
Is there what?
Any circles drawn around the city?
People can go look.
No, I'm good.
Okay, all right.
City in the desert? This is Full Metal Alchemist.
It wasn't always a desert. It's like you
Oh, this is Ishvala.
We did learn about that. It was vibrant, and the water was clean, and the city floated in the air, and then the people got too grand, and for some reason now they're all in the stone, and it crashed to the ground. Bam, desert.
that was Crassus's folly with the Netherese.
Right.
Yep. So, and that's what turned the that area into a desert. And then the Desundé Empire rose from those ashes. They were unable to create. They were unable to create Mythalar, but they were able to use them, and they used them to create automatons and things like that.
Mm-hmm. So,
Our friend.
a lot of Mythalar involved. That's good. What do you think he's using it for? Not good shit, I bet.
I'll hear you guys out. He said we'll meet at the council chamber.
Yeah.
What do you want to hear? Kind of told you most everything.
So what are we meeting at the council for? He looks at Katka.
Get their help to do whatever to fight this fucker.
Well, I figure it's. I don't know. It just made sense.
You all need to work on your communication and planning.
To be fair, I've never had to lead an
Somewhat
army.
of a
I've just
rush.
been in the army.
Yeah, there really has been no planning. We're at war.
Not by the seat of our pants, man.
This has been a very reactionary movement.
And truth be told, we're not the planning type.
We really are.
Humara rubs her temples.
Backed out, deep leader.
Doing my best.
Head empty.
I managed to very expertly inspire a tavern full of people.
So what exactly are you asking me for?
You know a lot of magic, and I thought you would care.
No.
And we're asking everybody for help. We've got, what is it, 15 people?
Dragon murder.
Hold on. Where are my notes?
So you say that there's a possessed army coming,
Yep.
Yep.
and you say that there's a dragon and a horde of flying creatures, and all of the standing army has pretty much already been wiped.
They have
Yeah.
been possessed.
So what? I am a powerful spellcaster.
Yes.
Yes, you are.
What are you asking me for?
Help killing that.
Defenses. Thought no. I feel
I
like
I can supply people that can help the wall,
yes, that would be great.
I mean, we
But-
take whatever we can get, man.
but
We're Helm's Deep this bitch.
I need permission as he looks around the room to bring them in.
I'm also gonna look around the room.
There is like
I'd rather ask
There-
forgiveness, to be honest.
there are people that are giving death stares to Anson. A couple giving them to you guys.
Well, I'm gonna ask a different question. Does anybody know how to unpossess the army?
Probably kill the guys with
Bud.
Hey,
Good night, bud.
thanks. How many people are in the game?
We got a full house right now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Nice.
I want you guys to know that Logan's kids call me Laura Bruce, and I love it.
Oh, I guess my camera stopped.
I was say, it's up for a while. You haven't moved in a long time.
Yeah, you've
Yeah.
been frozen.
I dislike this camera. I tried playing Magic with it.
So I'm gonna look at the people that are giving us particularly the evil eyes, and in a nice, not so nice way, I'm just gonna kind of tell them, do you know how to defeat a dragon? Can you do that right now? Do you have the power and the ability to do that single-handedly on your own? You say yes, we'll go ahead and send him right on back.
There is an upstart looking fellow, rather young, with black hair tied back in a ponytail. It's like, we don't need his help with the dragon. It's like, we'll blow it out of the sky.
I'd rather ask forgiveness. So how about you just bring them in?
I go to this upstart-looking fellow, and I want to figure out the words I want to use. And I tell him, you have no idea what is out there. You have. Sorry, I thought I heard something. You have no idea what is out there. You have no idea the type of carnage this thing can create. I was there, and I witnessed it in one move nearly kill myself as well as several of my companions. And I hated to do it, but I had to use a spell to get us out of there, to flee, because I do not like running away.
Make an intimidation roll.
You know, it might help if I have my dice. That's part of the Dungeons and Dragons thing.
Yes.
The third D stands for dice. All right, you said intimidation.
Yeah.
Intimidation is not that great. It's only a 12.
So you get in his face, and he gets right back in yours. Coward.
You call me a coward?
Yes.
I punch him.
What?
Make an attack roll.
What did I just miss?
We will do it full spider monkey.
Melee attack. That's an 18.
You hit this wizard. Hit him square across the jaw. All right, roll damage.
That's just a non-magical, so that would just be my modifier, right?
You get a D4 for your claws, right?
Oh, well, yeah, I did say I punched him. I didn't say I scratched him. But yeah, I would have scratched because that would be the Aarakocra way. So my bad. So yeah, Talons, it's a D4 plus 2. So let me go ahead and pull out a D4. That would be 4 points of slashing damage.
All right, you give this guy a huge cut across his face. There's fresh blood on the end of your nails. He he steps backward in like as his hand touches his face, pulling back red blood dripping on the floor.
Oh my god.
All right, he is going to ready a
Can I-
spell.
Can I do something before he has a chance to react?
Katya is going to step in between them.
Okay, if Click has
You can go step in between them, but I'm going to prepare my Eldritch Blast as well.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
He's gonna launch himself onto his back and like grab onto his back.
Can I just state that this is
While
how I feel
screaming.
about the state of the country?
I'm protecting my bird friend.
your bird friend is struck first.
No,
Now,
my bird friend was called a coward first.
I want to grapple his back.
The people I care about are about to die.
yeah, and a fight is about to break out here. Before anything,
Just Loki just says that nonchalantly.
all right. So, Click, do you have anything reaction speed before
Well,
he
no, like
retaliates?
my whole thing is like after I clawed him as he's stumbling back is when I would continue to push forward and
Okay.
be saying stuff at him. I didn't know if that would be an option, but that's what I kind of wanted to imagine to happen. But I wanted you to have the opportunity to
Okay.
talk
All
about
right.
it.
If you had a specific plan in place, like you hit him and like you're following up on it,
Yeah.
I will allow it if as long as it's not like another attack or something.
No, it's not an attack. It's just it's just words.
Okay.
You have no right to call me that, because while you have been sitting comfy, me and my companions I can't say that word because we're on YouTube. Me and my companions have been in the middle of battle. We have been putting our lives on the line. We have endured losses that you cannot imagine, scars that not even the greatest of magic can heal. And so while you have been here, while all of you have been here, comfy, going about in your books and your comfy couches and eating elegant cuisine,
And dates.
we have been in cold. We have been in desert. We have been in the marshes. We have been hurt and we have been struck down. And there were many times where we feared that we would not make it back. So you have no right to call myself nor any of my companions a coward.
All right. Make a persuasion roll with advantage.
Okay? That's a dirty 20.
The guy, it's like he took a step back when you struck him the first time, and then as you advanced upon him, he took another 2 steps back but stumbled and landed on the floor. You give your speech and there is just silence throughout the room. Nobody moves a muscle.
I get down, like close to his face, and I reiterate, never call me a coward. And I'll use Channel Divinity. I'll restore him the 4 health by putting my talon up to his cheek and then healing the wound that I caused.
Let's see, this guy.
Do I still get to get on his back?
What?
Do I still get to get on his back?
Do you want to after all that?
Kinda.
All right, if you're doing it, then do it. But if you're not doing it, then the next thing happens.
Okay, yeah, I'm jumping on his back.
All right, what do you do when you get there?
Huh?
What do you do when you get there?
Nothing.
All right. Meepo, make a saving throw. I gotta find out what it is, though. Make a
If you can get below, I could.
wisdom saving throw. All right, you get on his back, Meepo, but you immediately feel your body go rigid. The Grand Magister is holding up an iron rod, pointing it directly at you. It's like, that's enough.
Thank you.
Sullivan's learned his lesson. Leave him alone.
Just wanted to get him on his back.
I grab Meepo by the scruff of his neck.
Anson is standing there, arms crossed. It's like, I don't know, guys.
Yeah, that's valid.
I'm just frozen here.
Once Katia grabbed you, the spell was released.
I
That's like,
tucked you under my arm like a football.
Rough.
I am going to return home. I will assemble what I have. You guys can message me if you want me here. And
We want you here.
And I turn to him real quick and I say, it's not a matter of wants, it's a matter of need. And to be very just blunt about it, with your experience, your knowledge, I imagine you know the threat that we're talking about. And I know you may not be the most liked person here, but I called on you because and I knew that if we had any chance of fighting this thing, not only would we need you, but we would need everybody else to cooperate and work together. So it's not a matter of want, it's a matter of simply need.
well, I need to be able to bring my people here.
Who do you need that permission from? Is it a single individual, or do we got to get a bunch of people on board?
I mean, if you can convince the council, I'm sure the rest of the commoners will fall in line. It's like the council has that power over them right now. Not saying it's right, but I'm saying that's what it is. Doesn't always have to be that way.
You're right.
Either
And the council is here, right?
100%. 100%.
So I turn to the council and I say,
Yep.
is there any-
Oh, you mean in Waterdeep? In Waterdeep.
Oh,
They
yeah.
are in Waterdeep.
Okay. All right, then I'll be in contact with you.
Anson walks through the teleportation fire once again, being followed by his 10 attendants. It feels as if the air in the room has gone stale. Humara looks across, disappointed, especially at Sullivan. You can see. Make an insight check.
Okay. That's a 26.
There is a silent conversation going on between Hilmara and Sullivan right now.
Can I understand what's being said or the emotions on them?
There is disappointment. There is anger. If I had to say it as a spell, they're casting message back and forth.
Gotcha.
It's like it's a silent conversation. Great. So you guys, he came, you talked to him, you can leave now.
We understand. I look at my crew. We should go talk to the council.
All right. So, unless there's any opposed.
No, I will say though that Click holds the tough guy routine until we make it out the door and we get a little bit away, and I just completely let it go and all my shoulders become slouched in or resume my normal posture.
Oliver's not here. Maze is not here. I don't have anybody that can like pat Click on the back right now.
That's okay.
All right.
Self-soothe. Eventually.
Now, what do you guys do?
I think Cat's right. I think we need to head to the White Spire.
You're already there.
Oh, not White Spire. I'm sorry, to the council.
Okay. Finding the council, it's pretty easy. It's right in the dang center of town. You see the stone building, lacking the green space of the Concord or the richer areas of town. Strolling in, uh, there's still there's that typical line that you guys encountered on your first day here when you tried to turn in the appointment, or not the appointment, the High Forest job. Are you guys gonna wait? Or are you pushing your way through?
I mean,
I think after what happened last time, we need to wait and have.
we need to wait. What?
What'd you say, Levi?
You're talking if we're gonna go north or if we're gonna.
No, if you're gonna push your way to the front of the line,
Oh,
or
okay.
my bad.
Oh crap!
I mean, Levi's gonna wait to see what what Katya does. If Katya starts going up forward, then
How long is the line?
You would assume that it'll take you an hour or two to get to your turn.
An hour or two. I'm gonna yell out, "I'm sorry, but I need to cut to the front. This is like a dire emergency for everybody."
It's like, I'll say it's a dire emergency. He keeps parking his cart in front of my store. It's like I'm losing business.
This is the life or death of everybody you know.
Yes, my family will die unless I can open up my store. Then there's more squabbling. It's like they're painting graffiti on the wall.
Okay, who wants to wait in line while somebody else goes to the leaky cup to talk to the Black Hand?
The Black Hand have their own place.
They weren't at the leaky cup.
The Leaky Cup was where you guys were hanging out with the Uncorrupted.
But the Black Hand is here as well, right?
Yes, it is a mercenary guild headed by Sinjak. You guys did a job with him.
That makes
Didn't,
Are we able to skip the line to go to talk to the Black Hand?
Yeah, there's no line for the Black Hand.
Oh, let's start there.
Click says sheepishly, "I'll hold our place in line while you all deal with the Black Hand."
Okay.
Thanks, Click. Does anybody want to go to the leaky cup to talk to the Uncorrupted?
with you?
You remember that the Uncorrupted were killed. At least a few of them were. When you guys, I'm just gonna call it, broke into Lionel Harkstone's.
I do remember that. Did we essentially destroy that organization via death?
As far as you know, that organization's top person and a couple of chief lieutenants were definitely
Dead.
yeah. So if it bounced back or not in the intermediate time, you're not sure. You haven't looked into it.
That's not been a lot of time. All right, Black Hand it is.
Okay. Click stays behind, holding his spot in line. You guys go to the Black Hand. It's this long, basically over arch house. Meepo remembers it well from that one time that he tried to sneak in. As he walks in, there is a commotion inside as you see people, even though it is very early in the morning, getting into drinks and having a raucous breakfast. The most standout character is the one-eyed drow man who is a towering individual. Katya, you're not used to many people being look like they're stronger than you, but this guy, he's a little bit intimidating. He's got what?
Do we know him?
Yes, you went. You
Thought
did
so.
you did a job with him,
I'm not going to remember his name, but
Sinjak.
that's it. Because it's another one of your friend's characters.
Yes, they've all been scattered around here and there. I think the only one that hasn't shown up is my character. But no, he technically has, but it's like a reincarnation kind of thing.
Is
Brought
Howard
any of
one
my
your
characters
friend's
in?
characters?
No, I included your characters, I thought. Maybe I changed the name slightly. Because I didn't want to completely tip you off, Eric, since you were playing.
Fair enough.
Anyway. So yeah, it's a typical early morning barroom brawl kind of thing that's going on. You see people arm wrestling and drinking and such. What do you do?
Walk up to Sinjak.
He immediately recognizes you. He's like, Katya, it's been a long time.
It has, and unfortunately, I don't come with good news.
Well, is it paying news? It might be good then.
Well, I mean, I'm willing to offer what I have in my pockets. But it's one of those things where if we don't do anything, we're all dead.
Oh, one of those.
Yeah.
All right. It's like, is this, we talking like goblins coming up through the sewers? We talking like,
Well, you remember Councilman Push?
he looks up and thinks, yes.
He is in control of a dragon, has possessed the entire Waterdeep army, and is headed this way.
Make a persuasion roll.
Please be a good one. Ooh, not 20 for a 24.
Nice.
Huh. Okay.
It is my worst nightmare come to life.
Well, that sounds like we're royally screwed.
We need help.
Well, and the entire army, you say?
Save. Do. Give me a second. Too far.
Nora?
Yep, thank you. Save Nora's battalion.
Huh. Okay. Well, I guess I better start passing out the coffee.
Yeah, and anyway, you could get us past the line to talk to the council?
Maybe. let's see. I do have some. I do have one or two favors. It's like, you know, they tend to get priority on certain guild
Nice.
requests, so it comes with benefits that go the other way too.
Nice.
All right. Well, hold on. Let me get dressed. It's like he was wearing just regular plain clothes.
Okay.
Nah, he ain't. He wasn't just standing there in the nude.
I was just picturing pajamas.
Kind of. That would be closer to what this is. Pajamas.
Okay.
It's like, definitely he woke up and he's comfortable.
Okay.
As he comes back out wearing full plate and with a white dragon skin cloak. He gives an eye to Meepo, remembering what happened last time.
We're
I
gonna
don't
keep
know
an eye
what
on him.
you're implying. Meepo would never do anything wrong.
Meepo.
All right, so Click, you see Katia and the crew coming back.
Yes.
With them is this very tall and broad drow with a single eye wearing plate. You have seen this man before.
Got it. I continue to just focus on them to see if they're joining me in line or if they're going somewhere else.
Sinjak goes on ahead a few minutes later, coming back. He's like, come on. It's like, there's some squabbling from the people in front of you. More mentions of, posted road signs being stolen.
Okay, I go ahead and follow.
You guys are led into the stained glass room with the light coming in on the eastern side, as it is still semi early in the morning. The room it has a yellow glow about it as it goes through the glass. Make a history roll as you look at the stained glass, everybody.
Do you know what I'm bad at? History.
9.
22.
5.
Meepo.
Wow.
Ooh.
All right. Well, Meepo ain't looking. In fact, it's only Click that really looks at this stained glass window and realize that it's not just stained glass. It's a picture. As you look at it, you see almost like a going from the eastern side of the room to the western side of the room. It is a picture that depicts what you now understand to be an artist's recreation of the attack on Waterdeep so many thousands of years ago. It's like the first few times you saw it, you guys didn't put that together. The thing that really sticks out to you, Click, right now, it's there is a long, high piece of glass that with grayish blue light, and on top of it, you see 4 almost cut out diamond shapes that are all colored. You see an orange, a red, a green, and a purple. Next to the purple one, there's a triangle. The red one, there is 2 yellow diamonds. The green one has a long, thin diamond next to it, and what did I say the last one was? Orange one has no other depiction beside it.
Can I get a visual of this? I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. You just got to help me remember the colors.
Okay, well, if you go back through everything, I'll write it down better.
You seem to think I wrote this down.
Well, not that you wrote it down poorly, that I'll write it down better for myself.
No, I mean, like, if I'm going to get it perfectly.
I was just gonna say you can say it again.
Okay. But I won't say it the same way the second time, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
All right, so this is the page you're on. Now you're on this page. Okay, so this is your stained glass. This is the pieces of black lead filling that holds them together. You know, not perfect. All right, so there's an orange shape. Come on. A red shape with 2 pieces of yellow. A green one with a long piece of red next to it. And then finally, there is a smaller purple one with a triangle next to it. I forget what I said the triangle was. We'll just say, I think it was a different purple, but we'll go with pink because that's what I got. And then above, you see more shapes floating in what you would partake as the sky, as it is as that perfect blue of a sunny day. There are gigantic shapes mixed in with smaller ones of the chromatic color spectrum.
Okay, so they fought the chromatic dragons.
And I think that might be a good spot for us to end.
Okay.
As you guys are about